The Informer Media Group can now authoritatively reveal that the controversial real estate developer Jabavu Limited, a subsidiary of the House Petroleum Group, charged a public title deed of Jivanji affordable housing project measuring 8.9 acres and obtained a 1.9 billion shilling loan facility at a time the firm was fighting bankruptcy suit over 611 million shilling debt owed to Credit Bank Limited. To fight the insolvency suit against Credit Bank, Jabavu, which was reeling in financial crisis, listed expected 7.7 billion shilling proceeds from the Jivanji housing project, projected safety net bounce back to financial stability. To execute the housing project, Jabavu has on Ms. Zong Zhao, Third Highway Engineering EA Company, and have since signed a contract to effect the development. Through a letter dated April 21, 2022, Credit Bank was demanding arrears of 800 million shillings from Jabavu arising from a loan facility the bank advanced to Jabavu amounting to 632 million shillings. Credit Bank had sought to issue a statutory demand against Jabavu of a 611 million shilling debt. However, High Court Judge Lady Justice Freda Mugambi upheld application by Jabavu Director Abdul Kadir Ahmed Hussein to set aside the statutory demand issued by Credit Bank. In the suit, Jabavu Limited were the applicants while Credit Bank were the respondents. Justice Mugambi ruled, quote-unquote, "In conclusion, therefore, I allow the notice of motion dated December 21, 2022 and set aside the statutory demand dated December 1, 2022. The respondents shall bear the cost of these proceedings." End of quote. The fierce battle to fight off bankruptcy suit by financially distressed Jabavu played out concurrently with processing of a parallel loan using the Jivanji public land title deed at National Bank of Kenya on January 18, 2023. According to a letter from National Bank dated January 18, 2023 in our possession, the public land in question, LR number 209/5458, registered as Nairobi Bachelors Jivanji Estate Limited, was charged by Jabavu Village for 1.9 billion shillings. The process of obtaining the 1.9 billion shillings at National Bank was initiated in December 2022 at a time the insolvency suit by Credit Bank against Jabavu Village was active, but National Bank completed processing the loan facility in May 2023. The 1.9 billion shillings used as seed capital for the commercial development using public land as security by a private developer has raised questions of Jabavu's cost of investment in the housing project, whose units will be sold out to members of the public at a cost of 7.7 billion shillings. The Jivanji housing project, formalized through a partnership between Nairobi City County and Jabavu Village in March 2019, established clear roles. The county would oversee development while Jabavu Village would handle construction. Despite this structured arrangement, the project has encountered significant delays and legal obstacles. Although the Nairobi County Assembly passed a motion to allow title deeds of the Nairobi Urban Renewal Projects, where the Pangani Affordable Housing Project falls, to be used as security by developers to access funding on April 19, 2023, a civil society group, Sheria na Watu, filed a case with the Environmental and Lands Court on May 10, 2023 against the Nairobi City County Government and the Nairobi City County Assembly, arguing that the move by the latter is unconstitutional. The court held that the National Lands Commission (NLC) was never involved in the process, yet it is the custodian of public land. The judgment read in part, quote-unquote, "It was contended that before the approval of the said resolution by the second respondent, no authorization was obtained from the third respondent to offer the title of the intended Pangani Urban Renewal Project as collateral for the benefit of the developers, who are private entities." Article 62 of 2 of the Constitution states that public land shall vest in and be held by a county government in trust for the people resident in the county and shall be administered on their behalf by the National Lands Commission. in what might further derail the already stalled project that is almost estimated to be 46% done and the developer is expected to complete by 2026. The Nairobi City County Assembly has now written to the National Bank to stop further transactions using the title deed for the Jivanji housing project until the Sectorial Committee on Lands, Housing and Planning completes its investigations. In a letter to the bank through the Assembly clerk, the Assembly Planning Committee has summoned the NBK Managing Director Joy Odhiambo to appear before them and give details on how the said title deed was used to secure a loan at the bank. The committee directed NBK to avail the copies of all the relevant documents that they relied upon to approve the loan about the affordable housing project. The letter by the Assembly clerk reads in part, quote-unquote, "It has come to the attention of the Nairobi City County Assembly Planning Committee that the title deed for the parcel of land on which the Jivanji Affordable Housing Project is being implemented was presented to NBK to secure a loan to finance the said project. The committee has resolved that the National Bank of Kenya stops any further transactions on the said title deed until the committee completes its investigations." End of quote. The letter adds, quote-unquote, "The managing director of NBK should appear before the committee on November 6, 2024 and furnish the committee with a report on whether the title deed was used to secure a loan, how much was advanced in the form of a loan, and for what purpose, the criteria under which the title deed was used to secure the loan, and the copies of all the relevant documents relied on to secure and process the loan concerning the said project." End of quote. According to the committee members, the project developers were to come with money to develop units on the county land and sell them to the public. But 5 years later, after all the units were sold before development, there was no progress, and now the title deed was used to secure a loan against the urban renewal policy. A former planning committee chair and Waithaka member of County Assembly Anthony Kiragu, who now serves as the minority leader, said, quote-unquote, "A developer was supposed to come with the money, the county with land, and the developer was to construct units and sell to the public. What is shocking is that the Jivanji project, where almost 1,400 units were to be built, was sold out within a month, and on top of that, there is no progress 5 years later. They have again gone further against the urban renewal policy and used county property to secure a loan." End of quote. Previously, Technofin had run out of cash, saying they were facing financial changes from what they termed as the fast pace of the project. An attempt through the Nairobi City County Assembly to facilitate access to funding failed to materialize after the court ruled against using the project's title as security. The development was to resume last month, but the MCA said it is still stalled a month after the developer confirmed resumption. According to the Jabavu Village website, Jabavu Village Limited (JVL) is the real estate investment arm of the Haas Petroleum Group, one of Africa's leading oil and marketing companies. The Haas Petroleum Group's flagship business is in the selling and distribution of petroleum products, with its headquarters in Dubai. Jabavu Village Limited is owned by Abdinasir Ali Hassan, Abdul Kadir Ahmed Hussein and Abdirashid Mohammed Jabani. Hassan is the chairman of the board of Jabavu Village and chairman of the Haas Petroleum Group, while Hussein is the managing director of Jabavu Village and a director of Haas Petroleum Group.